Well guys, the patch for Mechwarrior Online just hit. Let's talk about a couple of its features. Hi friends, I'm of course TTB. Welcome back to Mechwarrior Online news. Guys, the patch has been deployed and now we get all the goodies from the patch. Plus, if you bought it, the tournament supporter pack goodies as well. Let's check them out first and then we jump into this new build, the new map, and check out a couple of other things that are interesting. Alright guys, here we have the cockpit items. This is the 2021 tournament standing item. Once you kill somebody, it will do this little MWO kind of animation. Other than that, we have that holographic display over here. Then we have hanging the tournament hanging globe. That thing will just bounce around a little bit. And over here, we've got the 2021 tournament warhorn. Let's listen to it. It seems like a variation of a different warhorn that they did in the past, but still, this is a cool sounding kind of thing that can get you hyped up with all the cheering going on in the background. So not too bad. Let's move on to the decals. Right here we have the new decals. This is the supported decal 2021. Let's put it somewhere here. It's like part of the globe and the star on top of it. And then there is the bring out the big guns decal. Let's have a look at that one. It says, bring out the big guns with a... What is that? Is that a magnum? All right, a big boy a magnum. Okay, see, this thing, I wholly support. This looks cool. I'm kind of happy about that. There's also two new titles. There's a support title, the Deputy, and there is also a tournament badge that we can equip. All right, so let's talk about one of the most exciting changes for me, at least, is this Nightstar 10P. They actually experimented with rotary autocannon quirks. So this Nightstar 10P can run 4 RAC2s, as you can see, without any kind of ghost heat, plus ECM. So this should be a fun mech to play. We're going to test that out on the new map as soon as we get to it. And there's also, of course, now for all those king crab enthusiasts, the final release, the orgasmic upgrade, king crabs, double AC20 heat skill limit +1. So if you want to do double AC20 slabs, now you can. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the new map. And we are on the new Caustic Valley. Let's bring up the map here real quick. Interesting. So, the central area with the volcano seems to have exploded. Some of the buildings are still here. Some of the older areas seem to still be here. But the volcano area seems to have exploded and turned into a low ground. Is that it? Yep, that's basically it. Where we used to have that big boy mountain, now there's nothing. Instead, geysers and sulfurous marshes. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's go back into our mech here for a sec. Let's go check something out. Because basically what I want to see is how this whole map looks like when you're engaging and how far you can see. So up here seems to be a fairly okay sniper position. We're gonna walk over there, and while we're walking over there, we're testing quadruple RAC2s. Let's do it. So as we were walking, about 80% heat until everything jams. That is not bad. And it's the power of quadruple RAC2s. So, as we're moving here, I just want to see like how much overwatch we can have from this spot over the rest of the map. Of course, you could jump jet up here. Let's see if we can walk up here. I like to test these matches in assault mechs because they take a while to get to points. So you actually can walk up here in an assault mech. You don't even need jump jets. That is interesting to know. That is always important to know for me if I want to do like a sniper assault or something. And then you could have like... yeah, okay. Well, I mean, on the negative side, this is sniper heaven. On the positive side, I mean, you're gonna be visible when you're shooting, right? So if the enemy team should be able to hit you quite nicely from here as well. Let's see, this guy is in range here in his Atlas. Is this his ass or his face? I can't really tell. Your face, your ass, what's the difference? Just go Alpha Strike. It's his ass. Not bad. And now a test at 700, almost 800 meters, so that is probably 20% damage fall off, but we're gonna go onto that catapult and see what we can do here. Yeah, we're hitting him from the side a little bit, back and side apparently. It's hard to say. And we're full jammed. So yeah, I think this thing, heat is not a problem. Like, heat is definitely no problem. Also, if you chain fire them, you can make some really, really nice fun stuff happen here. Hey, hang on. If you really wanna ear rape somebody, watch this. No macro. Just 4 different weapon groups. Alright, so that works. Super Jaka confirmed with ECM. I'm going to love this mech, I think. Let's get out of our mech. Let's have a look at how this would look like. Yeah, I mean, if you go up here to snipe, I mean, of course, you only will expose your torsos, but you're fairly exposed, so people will be able to see you. Visibility is not as bad as it used to be, I would almost say. But it's still gonna be hard to see targets, so night vision is gonna be important. As far as I can see, it's still a fairly small map, which is good. What I can also see right here from how this all looks like, the center area right here, it does have some boulders for cover and whatnot, but I mean, you won't be walking through here to the center, right? Because there's zero cover here. Where the caldera used to be, there's no cover here, so you probably you have to go left or right. I don't know if that's gonna lead towards potato or not. I'm also weary of all this outside area right here. I mean, these are supposed to be spawn points, right? Probably. But what I'm seeing is that, especially over here. Ooh! Oh! Yes! Yes, there is a cave! Okay, I found the cave. I'm gonna live in here. This is gonna be my spot. The cave actually has a boulder blocking line of sight from sniper spots. Okay. See, that is nice. That is nice. Where was that cave again? I lost my cave. Okay, here's the cave. Is there another cave over here on the other side? No, no cave. So, it's good that the caldera is gone. It is, yet again, though, huge open sidelines in the middle. And the middle falls, like, if the middle is flat and the outskirts are high. So, I mean, there will be snipers. And there will be lurms. These bits of cover, as you can see, they're not that high and not that big. You can only hide like maybe one mech behind them, which is interesting because it means you either push or you stop behind them and fight. But problem being is that if you get spotted by somebody, you're just gonna get lurmed to hell, and these small boulders are not, I don't think they're high enough to properly get lurms off your ass. So it is a very lurm-friendly map right now, as far as I can see, just from my first impressions. And it is, once again, PPFLD, long range, Gauss, DACA, lasers, PPC friendly. Brawler friendly. I mean, if you have fast moving brawlers like lights or whatever, or mediums, you might be able to go back here and then attack the enemy snipers. So you might go push through here with ECM and then try and attack. This is actually not too easy. If somebody sets up over here, yeah, super long lines of sight. So can you actually set up over here? I wonder. Let's see. Maybe. Probably yes. Yeah. So people will be able to get up there, but it's gonna be hard. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. What I'm seeing right now is this is gonna be a huge wide open area. It's gonna be a lot of sniping. And as I said, I mean, look at this. How many guys are you gonna park behind here? Not more than one. So, with that being said, with cover being so scarce, I mean, there's ample little bits of cover that you can go to, but it's gonna be weird, because you can only park like 1 or 2 mechs behind these in order to attack the enemy. Everybody else will be too much and they're gonna get shot. Plus, of course, it's a magnet for artillery strikes. So, it's an interesting thing, though. They have never done something like that, to my knowledge, so we'll see how it plays out. My fear right now is, just as I said before, lurms and long sniper alleys. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, guys. Let's just try it. Also, let's shoot this guy. But preferably in the face. It's an awesome. I want to see how much damage he can take here. From our RAC2s. It's gonna have standard armor, so if it's a normal Mechwarrior player, you can add about, I would say, 2 seconds of kill time to this, but here we go.
Target destroyed.
Yep. Didn't even overheat a single gun. So to kill an Atlas or whatever, you probably have to go into overheating and overspinning your guns.
Acquired.
But you know what? That's perfectly fine.
Target destroyed.
Yeah. People will not like this kind of shooting in their face. And also, this thing has arms, right? So this is basically like the MacCap Bravo. You can do something like this with this thing. Or you could dab. Right? So, I'll be curious what people come up with. So, we had a look at the new map. As I said, guys, we'll find out. The new central area looks interesting. Kind of wonder where the teams are going to be spawning, because this side doesn't have as much high cover possibilities as this side, it seems, with like 3 spots or so. But that depends on the spawning points. We'll have to see. We'll have to play it. I'll shut up now. You guys let me know what you think of the new map, of the new layout, and if you find some really cool things about the new map as you're playing, let me know in the comments below. This has been TTB. I'll see you next time.